This is going to be a quick video because I just have to chime in on this. Recently, a TikTok of a mother went viral as she discussed her past of having a crush on a 4-year-old at 17 and describing her 4-year-old son now displaying creepy behaviour towards her. I shan't dive deep into the video itself as others already have, and I'll link a couple of videos below. Instead, I want to respond to her statements regarding her son's behaviour and others' reactions to it. She states that her son tries to watch her undress and touches her chest, trying it on with her. Reactors have stated that this is indicative of her son perhaps being subjected to mistreatment by her. I want to say both the mother and these reactors are wrong. This isn't creepy and it's not signs of a darker tale. As a BSc double honours graduate of psychology and criminology and a level 3 childcare educator, yes, I collect qualifications in my spare time, I'm going to explain that it is completely normal child development, and here's why. Babies and young children learn through experience. Children who can't speak or read or write will learn by exploring their environments and touching things. Between the ages of 2 to 4 is when they begin to potty train and learn about being independent with their personal care. This is when they begin to become curious about their bodies and other people's bodies. They learn differences by observing other people. They observe differences about the opposite sex and those who are older than them, adults. It isn't sexual at all. They are simply curious. As well as this, children from this age would have been weaned and may be still curious about why milk is no longer coming from their mother's breasts. That was their function before. Why are they no longer getting milk from their mother's breasts? Children from this age also don't understand social etiquette and boundaries. Around the ages of 3 to 4 is when boundaries should be put in place to teach them acceptable touching. They don't understand personal space. Have you ever spent an extended period of time around a 3-year-old? They will come up in your face and shout at you because they don't understand that personal space is a thing and they can get your attention by being a suitable distance away from you. Age 5 is when they can really fully grasp rules and social expectations. So around the ages of 3 to 4 is when this begins, and age 5 and beyond is when they truly start to understand it. And this is where the mother's perverse and twisted perspective comes into play. She sees this curiosity that is completely natural and has twisted it into her son trying it on with her. This is what a lot of undesirables will do when they're trying to justify their sick behaviour. The child started it. They touched them. They came onto them. In reality, it's a child just not understanding boundaries and being curious about bodies. And then the other half of the camp say that it's indicative of some darker things going on behind the scenes. Yes, it's true, children may replicate behaviour that has been done to them, but we have to distinguish between normal child development and mistreatment. More intentional actions by the child may indicate that there has been mistreatment taking place, replications of things what have been done to them. However, just simply observing or even exposing themselves to other people is because they don't understand boundaries. There is a very fine line between normal child development and indicators that there may have been mistreatment going on. But it is important that rather than demonizing these children and assuming the worst, we allow them to have this exploration. That's how they learn. Their curiosity is the motivator for them to learn, and experience, again, is how they learn. We also have to keep in mind that our expectations of them are age appropriate. For example, you could try telling a 12-month-old all day, every day that you cannot grope other people's boobs, and they're just not going to understand it. They're 12 months old. It's actually the reason why we use months to quantify the ages of children under 5 years old. Because between the ages of 0 to 5 years old is when you have the quickest amount of development in succession in your entire life. You cannot necessarily teach a 12-month-old boundaries, but an 18-month-old may be able to understand simple, short instructions. They're both 1-year-old, but the development is significantly advanced in the other child that is older. I dislike the notion that certain people watching these reactors or reading certain comments will come away with the idea that children touching breasts or being interested in watching other people undress is inherently signs of evil, because children learn that way. That's how they experience things. Young children under the ages of 3 shouldn't be reprimanded and have their curiosity extinguished because they don't have the capacity to understand what is and is not appropriate, and their behaviours shouldn't be misconstrued as sexual by both predators and those concerned about signs of mistreatment. At the same time, I don't think that we should let children run amok and do whatever they want, or that we should dismiss potential signs of mistreatment. Just make it age appropriate, understand what is and isn't normal. That's all I have for this video. I haven't seen anyone talking about this side of child development and what is and isn't normal, and wanted to be able to expand on this side of the topic. I hope this was an informative video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.